Weird. Hey, sorry guys. Thanks for your patience. Tell me if that makes a difference. If it doesn't, then I will stop using Streamlabs and I will switch over to YouTube and just stream directly from the website like last night. Because that worked. That totally worked. What's up? I don't know why my shirt's pinching all funny. That's lame. Lame, super lame. My stream should not be experiencing issues. That's only 5% CPU, 4%. Is it better? F22 Raptor, hey! So I did half as many FPS and 720p. So far, it says I'm experiencing issues, but okay. Quality is fluctuating. This Streamlabs sometimes just encodes things shittily. So yeah. Thanks, man. Yeah, I love this shirt too. I don't wear it often enough. You can order one from my Teespring if you want one. Good. That's a bunch of people saying it works good. That's what I like to hear. Sorry about the hiccup there. Now I have 2 random videos. So that's fun. So what's up? I planned 0 things for this stream. Legit. Well, Critter, that's because you're in Canada. So 480 or bust. I wonder if it's upscaling it. I don't know. Let's hope it's fine. I'm just gonna assume everything's fine. Yeah, there's no it's just the black print, so I wouldn't get a super dark color. But there's a little bit. It's funny with Teespring, there's like a little tiny outline. Mondragon, it worked. Rad. Take off Hoser. F22, no thoughts of selling it right now because I still want to go trail riding and I really like to go down the super abandoned logging roads. And if I'm unsure if I'm going to have a place to turn around, I'm not at the point yet where I feel like I want to take the Africa Twin down those things. Africa Twin is for more longer distance and more cross-country kind. But since I like to get into those super abandoned, out-of-the-way roads, and I like to ride trails occasionally, I don't see myself giving up the CRF 250L. Now, potentially, I could see myself someday replacing the 250L with another dual sport, either a DRZ or if someday they went down in price, a 450L. I'd love to have a 450L. I would break my rule about bikes that require a lot of maintenance for a 450L. So if anyone wants to send me a 450L, I'd be happy to ride that for you. Just let me know. But no thoughts. The Versus is going to go, and probably the Grom. And not because I don't like it, just because I just don't ride it. And it's taking up space in the garage. I love that bike. I really do. It's a super fun little bike, but I just don't ride it. So I think I can get by with... I should turn the label. Get by with the Africa Twin and the 250L. Bayonet, I have been to Seattle a few times, but it's not a place I end up often. No, but I love Seattle. It's one of my favorite big cities, so maybe someday. This is Evan Williams White. So tonight we are drinking Evan Williams Bottled in Bond because I have read on multiple forums that this is a whiskey that punches above its weight class because this is a $17 bottle, and it's supposed to be a lot better than $17 whiskey. So far, I don't hate it, but I can't get this on Flaviar, so I had to go to the liquor store today and buy some. Aaron, yeah, I test rode my dad. My dad has a Suzuki Intruder Volusia. Actually, I have a scar on my leg because the exhaust pipe burned me when I test rode it. That's fun. Honestly, you know what cruiser I think is really awesome looking, and it's not going to surprise you because you know I'm such a Honda fanboy, but I think the new Rebels are really awesome. If those Rebels had been around when I bought my 500F, I definitely would have bought one of those instead. And who knows where I'd be, right? Hey Bert, following me since my first bike. Thank you for watching my transition. I'm glad. I always worry that I'm losing people that watched me back then because the content of my channel has shifted so much. So I'm glad. Thank you for following along. Yeah, you should get into the old off-road riding yourself. It's really fun. There's no cars to hit you and kill you in the woods. It's actually way safer because the most dangerous thing on the road is other motorcycles. Or is other motorists, other cars. This still says I'm dropping frames. Am I dropping frames, you guys? Striker. Never ridden one. I would give it a shot. Yeah, Chewy's in here being obnoxious. I'm going to try to keep him from knocking the cable out again. If we can avoid it. You guys want to know something crazy? Right meow. My wife is actually, can you see that? She's actually live on Facebook right now because we are a YouTube family and we're both YouTube attention whores. But she's on Facebook, but she also is a YouTuber. So, pretty funny. There she is streaming. Yeah, trees don't move. The AT is right there. It's right behind me. I just rearranged the garage today. Hey, no. Thinking of loading my Africa Twin Adventure Sports from snowy Canada and heading to Utah. Hell yeah, you gotta go to Moab and ride the Slick Rock Trail. Honestly, if you're gonna go all the way to Utah, Utah? I haven't had that much to drink. I just can't talk. I will, Bert. I will enjoy the brown liquor. If you're gonna go all the way to Utah, you should sign up and do one of Everride's rallies because he'll put you up in his house and take you out into the trails he knows out in the desert. It's beautiful. And it's not expensive. It's like $250 for a weekend, and it covers your food and everything. Mondragon, I'm not sure if you forgot to tell me or not, but now I know, so I guess it's cleared up. No drops, huh? It's definitely telling me I'm dropping. I'm super paranoid about it now. That's lame. That's lame. Well, Mondragon, you're just going to have to get your own Africa Twin, I think. It's really the only way to rectify this situation that I'm aware of. My words are slurred? I just can't talk. Is it not matching up? I was having an issue with that earlier. I mean, Isabel, I'm incredibly biased. Of course I think you should get a 250L. What other bikes are you looking at? Raw, I love the Africa Twin. Yeah, it is. Something about sitting on that motorcycle, it just feels right. Like I belong on it. Like it's like, hey, let's go riding. Let's go for a jump. Let's go off a jump. It just really wants me to do stuff. Like, she's ready to go. It just is very comfortable. You went to the Africa Twin Rally, Mondragon? That's awesome. Yeah, well, there's no time like the present. You must have a 1200 GS, Glenn? Yeah, Joe, that's like a dream of mine, is to go ride with Everride. And he puts on a hell of an event, from what I can tell. And he films it for you, so you have like a record of all of it, too. I think that's the way to go. I mean, if you're going to come through Oregon, I could suggest a couple places. 250F, so not a dual sport, not street legal. Just depends on what you're going to need it for. I personally enjoy the versatility of a dual sport. I like knowing that I can connect trails on the highway if I have to, that I have a bike I can ride around town if I want to, and that all roads are open to me because I'm street legal. And I also enjoy that dual sports are generally more reliable and require less maintenance. So unless you know for sure you're only going to trail ride and you don't mind doing a little maintenance, I go with the dual sport personally. But the difference is the dirt bike is a lot more fun and a lot more capable and a lot lighter. Because it's the thing about the 250L, my least favorite thing is how heavy they are. They're like the heaviest 250. Like all the other ones are way lighter. The DRZ 400 is lighter. Yeah, Steven, Ninjas are awesome bikes. What size Ninja do you have? This is not bad. This is not bad. Not bad for a $17 bottle. Usually $17 equals mixing whiskey as far as I'm concerned, but not bad. And I'm in general not a huge fan of Evan Williams. However, my primary mixing whiskey is Evan Williams Green. I use that when I drink whiskey colas, whiskey diets. But I don't enjoy it as a sipping whiskey so much. But this isn't bad. 230L, yeah, those are supposed to be amazing bikes, bulletproof bikes. Hey, Adams Beer Blog. I'm guessing your name is Adam. Cheers, Oregonian. Where you at in Oregon? Ninja 650? Well, the Versus has the same engine. So I have some vague idea what that's like for you to have a Ninja 650. Anybody else? You're welcome, Isabel. I mean, I'm no expert. I'm just a dude, so find an expert and ask them. Anyone else partaking? Anybody cheersing me right now? Anyone else? We're having a drinking party, so not like a get wasted drinking party. You're in Lebanon, dude. I'm 15 miles from you. Right now. I bet if I shout, you can hear me. Aaron, you're in Corvallis. You're both 15 miles from me. Crazy. Crazy. Hey, Hey, Oregon Motorcycle. Damn, dude, it's so funny you came in because I was just about to say, does anyone have a YouTube channel that they want to just really quickly shout out in the chat? Do it. I'm all about supporting other video makers. So, yeah. Tell me. Bust it out. And I mean, there's a link to your channel right there, so. You tell me, Glenn. I'm actually going to, you tell me, Glenn, because I've been thinking, I had so much fun last night, it might be cool to do a weekly stream and eventually have, like, content, like, planned. And, I don't know, like I said last night, maybe review gear, could have a friend on now and then. So, what do you guys think? What do you think about a weekly live stream? Would that be cool? Would you guys tune in? Is that a good idea? Yeah, definitely hit up Oregon Motorcycle. He's got a CB500X out there crushing it every day. Critter Moto rides a 250L, so that guy knows what's up. He's got all that giant loop gear too. He's living that giant loop life. So yeah, hit up those guys. If you haven't, what are you even doing with your life if you're not subscribed to them? What are you even doing? Steven, Kelly, thank you. Cheers. Subway, eat fresh, think fresh, be fresh, refresh. I wonder, can I moderate chat? I need to sign in to do that. Okay. No content, just friends, just BS. I'm into that. Oh yeah, I changed my shirt. Got it. Friday night chill session once a week. I dig it. Okay, now I can moderate chat, but I have to do it from the browser window. Okay, just good to know. In case anyone wants to be a little frisky, we're not gonna put up with that shit. Oh yeah, Critter's got a VTX too. Hey, well, I mean, if you guys will show up, I'll do the thing. I'll do the thing for sure. Yeah, it's fun. It's just fun, you know? It's good to interact. It's good to have a good time. I don't ride bicycles because they don't have motors, but there are two hanging right up there that I haven't rode in a while. Yeah, I figured, Isabel. Did I refer to you? Oh, you are a guy. Okay, I'm sorry. I got you. Thank you for telling me. I just like stupid puns, like acoustic motorcycle. So there you go. There you go. That's how I roll. That's how I roll. Now I'm fascinated by the idea of setting my phone up and going live on Instagram at the same time. I wouldn't be able to see both chats. That would be the only funky thing. Yeah, Steven, I'll put it in a box and ship it to you if you want. It's in good shape. It's going to be a steal for somebody, especially because they're not worth anything near what I paid. So you're basically getting a new one way cheaper. I haven't even done the break-in oil change yet. I need to do that. The Grom's actually, it's right there. See this mirror? That's the Grom handlebar right there. Yeah, Aaron, if I wasn't going to wildlife safari with my fam, I would think about it. But y'all can put something together if you want. Feel free. Use my chat to organize it. Metapods of the motorcycle world, meaning useless and impossible to ride. Have you seen those videos of the old Russian two-wheel drive motorcycle with the giant balloon tires? That feels like a metapod to me. Africa Twin and a DR650? That's a good combo. Although there's some overlap there. Do you feel like there's a lot of overlap? Like, do you just not ride your DR on the highway? Dragon, I don't know what you're saying yes to. We're so far behind. Chat-wise. I don't know where we're at. I just don't know. So I moved the camera. Obviously, I rearranged everything in here, if you guys can't tell. So you're not getting so much side face. It's a little bit more direct. But the other reason that I rearranged all this is because I'm tired of moving everything around every time I film a video in the garage. And so I've got it kind of set up now that I should be able to theoretically sit in this chair and do a product review or just a talking to the camera video, like that top 5 dual sport video, or the one I've actually got all scripted out, or at least it's not really scripted. A bunch of notes for is dual sport versus adventure bike. So that's coming soon. You guys are curious about, now I'm just on a tangent, but Monday's video is my first off-road adventure on the Africa Twin. And spoiler alert, it's the same day as the last 2 Africa Twin videos, so the old windscreen is still on. But it's gone now, so there won't be any more videos with it. There's only clear windscreen now. Guy, I traded it with a dude. I posted a message in the Pacific Northwest Dual Sport group, and the dude just traded me. He shipped me his, and I shipped him mine. So cool. Chinese 50cc Grom clone. Yeah, that's a metapod because all you do is tell it to do things, but it just sits there. It just gets harder. Imagine how cool this background's going to be when that Versus is gone and it's the Africa Twin and the 250L just right behind me, and then eventually also the other bike that I'm getting in a few weeks, if it'll fit. It's going to be fun. Hey, while you're all here, have you all entered the giveaway for the Giant Loop gear? If you haven't, you can just go to the channel right now and go to the last video, the Win Giant Loop gear video. You just need to be subscribed and just comment on it what your dream bike is, and I want you to enter to win that. I'm going to draw a winner in 3 weeks. You can win the Giant Loop gas bag, which is super rad, and Harder Metapod Harden. That's my favorite Pokemon scene ever, by the way. And or a handlebar bag. So, Steven, I did not get a Ruroc helmet. I don't. I guess I just need to email them directly. They don't really make dual sport helmets, do they? But I would rock it. I mean, I have a street helmet that I wear, so I would totally wear one if they sent me one. I would totally review it. They don't like me, I guess. I was saying that there's that episode that it cracks me up every time of Pokemon where Ash gets the Metapod and then he finds that other trainer with the Metapod and they're fighting, they're having a battle, and he's like, Metapod, harder Metapod, because they can't do shit. It's super funny to me. I don't know why. Isabel, is the best dual sport bike a CRF 250L for trail riding, sandpit, and some hill climb. Would I be good with that bike with a 1342? Here are my concerns. So 250L, great bike, bulletproof. It's a little heavy. Sandpit, I've ridden this thing in sand, and it's really heavy on the sand. So with the right tires, yeah, but it's not great. It's not great on sand. If you're doing sand pit hill climb, you maybe do want the dirt bike. I don't know, man. But changing that sprocket would totally help. I just know that the 250L is heavy. It's a heavy dual sport, so just know that going in. I love it. I love that it's bulletproof, reliable. I love that it's fuel injected. I love that it's more capable, in my opinion, and based on its specs than the XC250 or the T-Dubs. It's not as capable as the WR, but the WR costs like $2,000 more and is too tall for me to ride. 18 more long distance. That makes sense. That's what I got mine for. You had Metapod learn surf and hyper beam. That's awesome. Two-wheel review. I don't think I have. I'll check it out though. Yeah, GS no good in sand for sure. For sure. I watched a video though where who was it? Was Brett from Mototrek was talking about riding across sand. You just have to send it. Just have to send it. You have to keep your weight off the front, let it do its thing, and keep moving. Yeah, good. And I will admit, Rod, that when I rode on the sand, actually, there's a video of that way back in the day. I still had the stock tires on, and the stock tires are garbage. So if I did it again with the D606 on the back, I bet I'd have a much better time. Yeah, it's less about you, Isabel, and more about it's just heavy compared to other dual sports. People complain about that a lot. I just feel like in the sand, it's like, I'm going to sink in on you. But England to South Africa on a 250, that's awesome. That's quite a ride. I know, the people that can ride these things, like Steph Jevons and her around the world ride, that's so cool. I get tired riding this thing like 2 hours on the highway. And these people are riding all over the world. But now that I have the gas bag, have a good night, Aaron. Good to see you. I am going to do a ride from home, ride up, ride around in the woods, ride back. Because with the extra gallon capacity, that really, really extends my range. So, plus, I really want to use the gas bag. And like eventually, I think I want to review it. So I want to test it and actually use it. Show you what it looks like to be used and stuff. But I think it's such a great product. It's a really great product, I think. And I think like I said in the video, I think it's a better solution than a Rotopax in a lot of ways, because the Rotopax is always the same size, whether it's full or not. Rotopax is heavy. It's 4 pounds for the can or whatever. So this bag, you can once it's empty, you can put it anywhere, and a lot more flexibility for mounting it. They like have it rigged up as a backpack and stuff in their photos on their website, so it's pretty cool. I'm sorry to hear that, Glenn. I hope that you get out of the cloud. Good luck with all that. It's not good, Isabel. Tires make all the difference in the world, because when I rode on mud with the stock tires, it was awful. But with the D606 and the MT21, it's so much better. It's like a different bike. Mondragon, what bikes are you thinking about? Africa Twin, Africa Twin, Africa Twin, and then maybe an Africa Twin, because those are all good choices. I could see how you couldn't make a decision. Africa Twin, Africa Twin, Africa Twin. Am I dropping any frames, you guys? It's still telling me that I am. I'm real paranoid about it. Super paranoid. I may have to just not use Streamlabs because it does this to me. First gen, the big Tenere, or you're talking about the Tenere 700? Himalayan, that's a great bike. I would love to beat the shit out of a CSC adventure bike. Not. Okay. All right, guys. I trust you. Thank you. I need that reassurance. Super worried about it. Cool. All right. Well, if it's working, it's working. I won't worry about it. Ugh. Moto Z Enduro. Yeah. There's so many really good tires. Like, it's almost hard to pick because there's so many great options. I wholeheartedly recommend the 606, but it's twice as much as almost any other tire. Supposedly they wear really, really... They last a long time on the road, is what I'm saying. You're going to notice that I am worse at coming up with the right word the emptier this glass gets. Sorry. But I'm not just going to sit here and not drink. That doesn't make any sense on a Friday night. What do you guys think of the background? Is this going to look good in videos, like this angle? And I wheeled Lil Dork's bike in here just because I had to get out of the way anyway, so I figured what the hell, put it in the video. I could take the tie downs off. But I think this will be a good setup for like product reviews. And do you like my chair? Honest opinion. I need your opinion, guys. Tell me. This is so we got this chair secondhand, obviously. Get down, dog. And it's obviously a little worn, so does it look ghetto and make my videos look ghetto, or does it look like every man just chilling, this guy's legit, real, well-worn, endearing? What do you think? Ghetto or endearing? Move each week? That'd be hard. Dunlop 50... No, I don't think I have. I don't think I've seen the new Dunlops. Yeah, Griffith, get out there, watch that. Isabel, I'm biased, but I think 250L. Get it. Really, the answer is go ride one. If you haven't, you need to ride it. Hey, adventure awaits, and that'll tell you everything you need to know, because I wasn't sure. And then I rode the thing, and like all my fears were gone. Like I was worried it wouldn't have enough power for me. I was worried it would be too tall. I was worried it wouldn't be comfortable. And I got on the thing, and it was like, this bike is built for me. I love it. Nice garage chair, a bit ghetto. Well, see, that's what we're going for. Feels like you're sitting in my living... That's what I want. Leif, you know, my whole shtick is, I want you to look at me and go, if that guy can do it, hell, I can do it. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing. So, all right. There's consensus, at least the majority seems to think, keep the shitty chair. What's good? I like this chair. It's very comfortable. Spend the money on your bikes. Yeah, good point. I have a chair. I should sit in it. What the hell? Totally chill. Like it. You're good. Comfy. You guys give such good advice. You're such great people. Oh, you got it. You got that. All right, Leif. That's good. I wonder if it comes across, because like I don't like tell people all the time what I'm trying to do. It's not even like what I'm trying to do. It's just what I'm not trying to do anything else. You know what I mean? Like I just want to be your internet riding buddy. It's legit. Like I want you to be like, that's a guy I would ride with, and if he told me he liked something, I would think about buying it or whatever. Like if he likes that bike, that's a bike worth looking at. Good for you, adventure. I tell you, when I set this up, like it was a revelation for me. Now I smoke my cigars out here in the winter. It's so nice to have a place to just chill. So having a man cave is rad. And that's you, Steven. See, Robert, that's why I bought this one. And I put it where you could see it. I read that this bottle and bond is really good for the price, and I thought it was worth a shot. So I bought it. Hey, Jeremy, what up? What up? Evan Evan. Even Williams. Yeah, fire's good. Yeah, I usually, when I'm cold, I have a heater that I run, or I leave the door open, but my wife's making so much noise live streaming upstairs, I had to close the door. Fortunately, it's not very cold here right now. Not very cold. Not very cold at all. Yeah, I made that up. It's my new logo. I need to make new t-shirts with that on it, because the old one still says Dork in the Road Entertainment System. I'd like to have one to wear. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to set up this Friday night chill and drink whiskey action every week. That'd be super fun. I think super fun. Hey, Critter, are you still here? At some point, my wife's going to come out here and visit us if I'm still on when she gets done with her stream. It would be fun. Bert, great question. So, really, two things. I think, one, I just felt like it was time. Like, it's really hard to connect with your audience when they can't see your face, and it's just a different kind of channel when you kind of come out from behind the camera. But two, really the reason that I was hiding my face is because I was a classroom teacher, and I didn't want my students to find me and then have awkward because I talk about things and talk about drinking and say the F word occasionally. I bleep it out now, but I didn't back then. So I just didn't want kids to find me, and I didn't want it to negatively affect my career. I didn't want like a kid to see a video of me saying the F word, show it to their mom, and their mom calls the school and is like, this guy's a maniac, bad influence on kids. So I didn't show my face. But so I've transitioned out of the classroom. I work for the district office now, and so that was also what finally made me decide to start showing my face. Critter, I just wanted to shout out Critter because it's hard to do this backwards, but if you look right here, see this? That's Critter's sticker. So, if y'all got stickers, thanks, Leif. Thanks, Leif. If y'all got stickers that you would love to have, that's arrogant of me, that you would like to have show up in the background of my videos, you see I'm trying to use this as a background a lot. So if you do, send me an email and I'll send you my address and you can send it to me and I'll put it on the lockers and I will advertise for you. So if you have stickers, I would love to put them up there. My email address is adorkintheroadappears@gmail.com. Yeah, good luck, Mondragon. Thank you, Leif. Thank you, Bert. Thanks, Mondragon. I actually had somebody comment on one of the videos about how I shouldn't say shit. And how I could say other words instead and it would be just as good. Get the message across. And really my response was, my goal is to be an internet writing buddy, so I want you to get an approximation of what it's like to ride with me. So therefore, the words that I say are the words that end up in the video, and I don't want to like be consciously censoring myself. I do censor out the F words. I'll bleep them when I say it while I'm writing, just because I don't want to get demonetized or have the YouTube demons chasing me. But everything else, I just leave it in. The point is to like just show you what happened when I was out there, and that's like the good and the bad. Like me dropping my bike like an idiot, me being terrible at things, me being anxious, attempting new things. Like I just feel like there's so many motorcycling channels out there. And they're just, and there's nothing wrong with this, but like, they're super hardcore, super really good, and it's just intimidating. And like, I want you guys to see that not everyone is that good, and in fact, some of us are terrible. So like, like I said, I want you to see me ride and go, I'm better than that guy, or shit, if that guy can do it, I can do it, right? And see what's real and what it's like to actually get out there and do it. And to not be awesome at everything. So I don't edit out the good shit. Adventure, if you got stickers, send them to me. I want to put them on my lockers and have them show up in my videos. Thank you, Bert. I'll take a drink for you. Grommy, good to see you again. Yeah, last night, let's say it was a trial run. Yeah, Kabayath, you're not wrong. Kabayath, but YouTube does control what they'll put advertising on. I'm less concerned with the money because, to be honest, I make $100 a month at most ever. But if you get demonetized, then they stop promoting your videos and then nobody sees them. So it's worth it to me to censor out, to keep it PG-13 just because I want my videos to reach the widest possible audience. So, yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Ra. I'm trying not to change. I'll try to be me. Yeah, Bert, it's hard sometimes and to find people. And there's lots of other writers out there, but it just depends on how you feel about being social. I personally am... Antisocial is the wrong word. Asocial or I don't know. I love talking to you guys on the internet, but it's a little bit different for me in person. So I find it harder to work up the courage to meet people in real life unless it's like some kind of event. Everride's rad. Virginia, that's kind of close. Awesome adventure, do it. I'll tell you what you find though. What you'll find, Bert, is this community of motorcyclists. It's like the awesomest, most welcoming, friendliest community. Like the first time I went to bike night, and I'm not a person that engages in conversation with random people. I'm just not. It's just not what I do. But I was talking to everybody. Like everybody's like, "Oh my God, sweet bike! What do you?" Because you automatically have something in common. So that's a conversation starter, and then you're just talking about your bikes and stuff. So I would encourage you, Bert, to get out there and just see what's nearby, like other riders, groups, meetups. Get out there and do it. You're right, Leif. The comments and thumbs up really, really make the video more visible. So I appreciate you guys doing that. Yeah, well, Grommy, see, that's what I mean. It's an event, right? So I've worked myself up to it. I'm also bringing my best friend from high school. So I'll have backup. And there's beer. So I'll probably be fine. I don't have a problem getting in front of people and talking. Like, I'm an actor. Like, I taught theater. I've been doing improv for 20 years. That doesn't bother me. It's one-on-one. It's like, oh, having to have a conversation with a person, that intimidates the shit out of me. Performing in front of 1,000 people, that's fine. I don't care about that. It's crazy. Yeah. It's funny. I always tell my kids when I teach them, like, people, when they rank their fears, public speaking is above death. So people would rather die than speak in public or perform. And that's how brave those kids are. That's what I always tell them. Caveat. Summer trips. Giant Loop Ride in June. So if you guys haven't heard, I'll be at the Giant Loop Ride here in Oregon in June. They actually asked me to make a presentation, which is crazy to me. Like, I'm so just super humbled and honored that they would ask me. So I'm going to that. And I'm going to do a lot of moto camping. That's the hope. Yeah, Leif, I'm with you. You're going to make... Mondragon, you're going to make tacos? I'm jealous. We had taco salad for dinner. It was real good. I'll try not to do anything. Dude of dudes, you quit adult film because you're not good at interpersonal conversations? That makes sense. Yeah, it would be awkward to have to talk after. You don't mind performing. Yeah, I get you. I feel it. Yeah. Did you still just make amateur films, or do you like recreationally, or I'm just curious. What's it like? What's life like after adult filmmaking? You guys, I'm going to have to commit a cardinal sin. I'm going to have to run to the bathroom real quick. I might even refill my ice while I'm gone and have another drink. It's all about the plot, yeah. But keep it going while I'm gone. Talk amongst yourselves. Tell me, what is... I need a good question. What's a good conversation starter, guys? It's a good question you all could talk about while I'm gone. Hobbyist stuff? That's good, dude. See, find what you love, you know? Stick to it. I'm going to fill it up. Well, I brought the bottle out here, but I'll get some ice. No plans specifically to go out of Oregon, but I wouldn't rule it out either. My email is adorkintheroadappears, all one word, @gmail.com. I have not, but I'd love to write it, although I'm afraid to write it because I'm afraid I'll really want it and then be suddenly unhappy with the one I just bought. I'll be right back, guys. I'm sorry. I know, cardinal sin. Just pretend I'm only getting ice and forget I said anything about going to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Talk to each other about what your favorite motorcycle story is or something. Move down. Chewie, are you coming or no? Okay, bye. Okay, how much of that could you hear? Tell me. Oh man, look how much I missed. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna scroll up. Best places right around Salem, Albany. Good topic. Hello from West Virginia. Hi, Tim. Get the CRF and then send me a picture of it. Yep, trail legally, adventure. Yeah, that's a good one. Like, I was thinking, like, as in terms of, like, your favorite story of when you were riding. Spray paint on the chair would make it more ghetto. Single track and flying over the handlebars after 10 minutes. No, the CRF. No, the CRF, regular CRF is not light. The rally's super not light. I wash my hands. That's why I can't hardly work the trackpad, bro. Chewy did fill in for me. Did he get in the chair, or was he just barking like an asshole? Immediate family, including mom, dad, wife, brothers, brother-in-law, and sister-in-law, on a 4th of July ride. That's awesome. Have I ever ridden Botkin Road, Beaver Creek Road with a flat mountain? No, I have not. Beaver Creek Road. Why does that sound so familiar? I feel like I've been there. That does sound familiar. Starker Forest, is that out, like, west of Corvallis? Cheers from SoCal. Hey, Swedish Rick. I have not joined the OBDR riders. I need to, because I really need to get more information, because I really want to ride part of Route 3 and Route 6 this summer. I want to do that. And I need to know everything I need to know to do that. I really want to ride a BDR this summer. I think that would be legit. Start with the one closest. Riding back from March Moto Madness from Tellico Plains, Tennessee to my hometown of Northwood, Iowa. 940 miles each way. Ended up making it all the way just fine up to the last 50 miles. Uh-oh. Between Alcyon 34. Okay, yeah. So that's about where I was thinking. It's where that Bader Mountain OHV area is, right? That's a thing. Beaver Creek Road. I'm going to look it up. I'm going to go there. I don't have a Starker Forest permit. You're going to be in Salem tomorrow, Grammy? Awesome. I'm actually going to be driving all the way to Winston. I'm going to Wildlife Safari with the fam tomorrow. BDR group ride, that'd be fun. I would love to go with somebody that's done it before. Mondragon, this is turning into a really long story. I'm excited. 4 in the afternoon, ice on the visor, so I couldn't see the ice on the road. Ended up going the last 50 miles in all gravel roads in my Versys. Wow, what kind of tires do you have? Street tires? V-Tracker, I'm an new rider, old guy from Olympia, Washington. Your videos have been part of the inspiration for me to get a bike and start riding. Dude, that is legitimately why I make videos. So thank you for sharing that. That means a lot to me. Like, I just want to show people that you can get out there and make it happen, no matter your skill level, your experience, whatever. Just get a bike and get out there. It's so fun. Have you been out? In the woods? You out there getting it done? Right before Mary's Peak on 34, yeah. Mm-hmm. I need to go out. That's a ride I'm going to do soon on the Twin. I'm going to go out Africa, or I'm going to go out to Africa. That's a long ride, but I think I can handle it. I'm going to go out to Mary's Peak and do the ride around that we did on the 250L and the WR a couple years ago. Sorry, Duck Fan is texting me. Should I tell him to get his ass in here? Oh man, I can't even text right now. You should come into the live stream and I'm not ignoring you guys, I swear. It's Duck Fan. 28 degrees, wow, Mondragon. Stock suspension on the 250L. You're gonna need to adjust the preload all the way down if you can, and it's fine. Like I weigh 245 now, so it's been fine for me, but it's not set for someone that weight. So if you're buying a new one, get the dealership to adjust the preload down for you, because they'll have the right tool and be able to do it easily. I have had a hell of a time. I've not been able to adjust mine, so I don't have the right wrench, and it's kind of hard to get to. It's kind of in a stupid place. So what I would do if you buy a new one at a dealership is have them set it for your weight for you. That's what I did with my 500F, and it made a big difference. I'll join them, Groms. I should do that right now. I have an EO7 Dakar on my. That's what's on the Twin. Group ride? Oh shit. Okay, I'll look at it, Grom. Grom, thank you for telling me that. Hey Jones. Greetings. Good to see you. Greetings from the Willamette Valley in Oregon. See you, Kelly. Awesome, Glenn. Hey Jim, family's good. My wife is actually live streaming right now upstairs, and the little dork is she's with her mom, but she'll be here tomorrow. Feaster on 1000, been running local paved roads and want to improve my skills before going on dirt, gravel, forest roads. That's smart. And tires tracker will make a huge difference for you. So I did not want to go on Forest Service roads with my street. This still has the original OEM. They're Dunlops, I think, on the my Strom. So I didn't take it off road at all. Cat's here, by the way, because I also didn't have protection and I wanted one or the other, but on the bike. Don't get excited. But a true 50-50 or even like a 70-30, like a Shinko 7005 or something like that would be better. Hey, Warped. So the call last night a shakedown stream, but it made more sense to get on when more people were available. So I thought, what the hell, I'll do it again Friday night. I swapped the camera out. Do you see how much better it looks? I feel like I'm butchering your name. Kabayoth. So tell me if I'm saying it wrong, but yeah, my daughter rides. This is her bike. This is her 110F right here. It's actually way too small for her now. She outgrew it. We got it last summer. She's already outgrown it. So I'm thinking at some point this summer, depending on how much riding we do, I'm going to try to sell this and then buy a 110 or 125 with the money. It won't be as nice because this is a 2019, but she needs something. She's tall. She's like 5'7". So this cat is freaking me out, man. Thanks, Swedish. Yeah, V-Tracker, wear those tires out. Yeah, the big orange one, his name is Egon. And he's obnoxious, so he'll appear more than once, I'm sure. Dude of dudes. You're a good guy to know. Forest road access, public forestry engineering. Okay, yeah. I will tell you, dude of dudes, my biggest frustration with access right now is that all of the private companies and all their private land, they've gated it all off, particularly all the Weyerhaeuser land. All the places I used to go as a kid, Kabayoth. Okay, I'll remember that. It's all blocked off. And I know it's because jerks are going up there, dumping garbage and shooting and setting fires and stuff, but it just sucks because I got to ride all the way out to the National Forest to get into the woods. And it used to be there was stuff I could get to 15, 20, 30 miles from here. Not anymore. So it sucks. Sucks, dude. So yeah, I would be very interested in any insight you might have for me. My wife does not ride with me. She thinks all my bikes are too tall and doesn't want to get on the back. Which I kind of get, I guess, because the pillion seat on an Africa Twin or a Versus is pretty damn high. The kid rides with me, though. I've heard good things about the TTRs. Isabel, I am 5'10". My inseam's about 30 inches. Tracker, I'd be interested to hear more. I love mods, man. You have a picture? 5'7". She's tall for a 12-year-old, yeah. CRF 150. Okay, yeah. I would like to stick with Honda if I can, but it will be whatever is in our price range that pops up. So I don't hate the KLX 140. I mean, there's some decent bikes out there. My buddy's son has a TTR 125. He likes it a lot. Nope, dude of dudes. There's litigation coming that would open access up for other people, or because that's what I would love to actually be able to get up there again. And I know it's their land. I get it. I just want to ride on the roads. I don't want to mess with anything. And what makes me mad about that whole thing, dude of dudes, is you can get a pass to go camping and stuff. You can pay $150 a year or something. Maybe it's more than that to Weyerhaeuser and get a pass. But you're only allowed to drive trucks. You're not allowed to take bikes or anything up there. So, for hunting and stuff, but you can't. So I can't get a pass to go ride my bike up there. I would think about paying it to have access to a forest that is half as far as where I have to go now. I would think about paying for that pass, but you're not allowed to ride motorcycles, which is crazy to me. Ugh. All right, Grom, good to see you. Say hi to Joe for me. Steven, are you very tall compared to Oregon? Yeah, I would like to get my wife riding. I came up with this idea, actually, because I think I mentioned she has a YouTube channel, and I just passed her in subscribers this last week, so we were both really close to 10,000, and so I thought it would be super fun if we set a challenge with each other and said that whenever the other person gets to 10,000, then whoever gets there first, the other person has to make a video on their channel, So my wife would have to ride motorcycles with me, and I'd have to make a card with her, which would be super fun. And then we just do both just for fun. But she was almost ready to agree to that and get out there and learn to ride. I should have her learn to ride while we've still got the 110 with no clutch. AV tracker. Watch your videos closely for the types of areas, roads you've been riding, and I'm fortunate to have similar areas. Yeah, PNW, best place to be. We are so lucky to have access to everything we have access to. I'm just, every time I start to get salty about having to drive an hour to get into the woods, I think about people that get into the woods like that once a year because they have to drive hours and hours and hours, and I stop bitching and just deal with it. Found out a year ago you can't go from Butte Creek Falls to Drake's Crossing anymore. Yeah, it's gates, man. And again, I get it. But at the same time, it just sucks balls. Yeah, it's funny. You can only take trucks, but the trucks are the ones dumping garbage. Exactly right. Your daughter's 5'1". This 110, this thing is not tall. At 5'1", she could ride it. Easy. Foot down, everything. 5'7". Sorry, Steven, I didn't mean to make you mad. Nothing wrong with being 5'7". Like I said, my kid's 5'7". Rocky Ridge. Sounds awesome. Sounds rocky, and I'm going to go ahead and guess there's a ridge. Yeah, see, Isabel, that's what I want. So someday, when I'm able to be a bit more... When my kid's out of school, for one, because I don't want to move her until she's done. But I would love to get back out into a place that's a little bit more in the... I grew up in a town that's right at the base of the mountains, has a lake and everything. So I just miss it. Like, if I still lived in my hometown, I could hop on my bike and be in the woods in 15 minutes. And unlimited access. Like, that's a place I'd like to live again. Take out more than you take in. Yep. I haven't Dude of Dudes because she doesn't need a street legal bike, but my dad has a DR200, as some of you know, so I thought about trying to teach her to ride that. And this is sort of an announcement because it's not like only my live viewers get to know this, but I am probably getting a Braz 250 in the next month. If you don't know what that is, it's a Chinese dual sport, but I was thinking I would teach her to ride on that because it's a less expensive bike, so I'll be less concerned about dropping it and stuff. But teach her to ride on that, so that could be her putting around bike until we get her other bike situation figured out. If it's not too tall, I don't think it will be, but I'm pretty excited about it. 16 are looking for a dual sport to use on trails and back roads. I'm 5'6" and 130 pounds. I've been looking at 250L. Is it a good bike for me? Yes, but I would go sit on one because you're going to have trouble getting your feet down because it's this like the second tallest. The WR is a couple inches taller, but the seat on the 250L is pretty high. Caveat being, when you sit on it, the suspension sag, because like my inseam is only 30 inches, and I can get my one foot down because the suspension sag. So, Josh, I would recommend just go sit on a bunch of bikes. And if the 250L if it feels a little bit too tall, you're probably okay and you'll get used to it. If it feels way too tall and you're just not uncomfortable, then look at XT250 or a TW200. TW200 is a sweet ass bike. Like, I think they're awesome. I would totally buy one if they were cheap and I had room in my garage. V-Tracker, your excitement with the AT was genuine. I liked watching it. Thanks, man. I'm glad it came across because I'm insanely excited about this bike. Like, I didn't realize how much I've been settling to this point until I got on that thing and was like, holy shit, this bike is the bomb. Like, it's really good. So I really dig it. So thank you. Yeah, T-Dubs is a great bike. I don't disagree. The 110, this one, it's a dirt bike, so it only goes off-road. If you're looking for a street legal bike, then I would not go with the 110. But she's had it we've been up to like 40 miles an hour on it, and she doesn't ride it fast. It'll probably do 40 or 50. It's only slightly smaller than the Grom, and the Grom will do 60 if you're skinny and tuck. I can't get mine up to 60. Glenn, I refilled it, yeah. Jay Pauly, what are you looking forward to? Looking forward to the suspense? Anticipation? Jim, Red, 5'7", 36-year-old veteran with a bad back and worse knees, and the CRF is fine for me. Have to tiptoe a little, but it's not hard to get used to, and it makes you better at balancing. Yeah, honestly, being intimidated by height is overrated, And I know that from experience because I let it stop me from getting certain bikes, and it's been less of a concern than I thought. Now, saying that, I can't even get on Duck Fans WR because it's like way tall. So that is one that it's probably too tall for me. But like I say, if it's a little taller than you feel comfortable on, you're probably okay because you'll get used to it. If it's just too tall to get your feet down, that's a concern. But ideally, it's almost an advantage because then you're not putting your feet down because you're not supposed to. You're supposed to just ride it out until the last possible second. I've heard interesting things about the RX-4s. Tippy toe my Ninja unless I lean it. Yeah. True story, I once crushed 3 vertebrae on my Grom. Beer may have been involved. Is there a video of that? Because that sounds awesome. Not sure. Duck Fan is texting me inappropriate things. The bras. Oh yeah, I know. I'm excited about it too. I'm really excited, honestly. And what I'm excited about is if it turns out it's reasonably capable, this is a legitimate opportunity for people who don't have as much money to get into dual sport riding. Like you can get one delivered to your house for $17.50. That's awesome. Josh, I'm used to bikes as I raced motocross for a few years before getting into quad cross. Just don't know if it would be any different for street use. Hi, Kat. Yeah, welcome. Well, if you're used to bikes, I think you're probably fine. Hold on, I'm trying to scroll up. This is fun. It's fun to me. Sorry, I'm trying to read. This is so different than when I streamed on Twitch because I just have to talk the whole time because there's nothing else going on for you to watch. Yeah, if you're used to bike, I mean, a 250L is probably fine for you. Really, what I land on, Josh, is you just have to ride the thing. You just need to go test ride it, and you'll know if it's for you. The second I sat on that thing and pulled out of the parking lot, I was like, I love this bike. It's for me. So hopefully you fall in love with it too. It is heavy. Just know that. Grom, can't forget your headphones. There's nothing to watch here if you can't hear. You're better off not being able to see and just listen. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. It is coming. So the bras is coming in a crate. I'm actually having it delivered to my dad's house, and he and I are going to put it together. We're going to put it together. He has a little bit more room in his garage than me, so we'll put it together. The engine and everything is put together. You have to put the wheels on. You have to put all the electronics on. You have to assemble the whole front end. This cat really likes to headbutt me aggressively. Isabel, you probably are. You just got it. I'm telling you, just try it. I do have something in my lap. Yeah. This is Egon. Does anyone want to guess where that's from? Sit up more straighter. You can't get on my lap, pal. Yes, I know the dog is barking. Wait, hold on. That's a reference to something. Cool cat. What's its name? Annoying customer. Forget this person. It's all about him. Yeah, he'll put his butt on the camera if you let him. Hi, Jerzik. Were you referencing Clerks? Because I was. Yeah, film it, Grump. That'd be cool to watch. You felt small or the bike felt small, Isabel? Egon, yeah, he's from Ghostbusters. This is Egon Spangler. He's going to show you his butt, apparently. And then Chewbacca is the dog. Anybody want to guess where he's from? Okay, you bumped something last night and I lost all my sound, so I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't know you, man. Same time. Ghostbusters all day. All day, every day. All day, every day. Hi. I'm trying to stream right now. I don't have time for you to do this. Can you hear him purring? It's pretty loud. I guess he likes me. I don't know. This is my cat. My wife has a cat. This one's mine. Had a hard time deciding between the V-Strom and the Africa Twin. In the end, I went with the V because of cost, and the AT look it would be harder for me as a beginner. Definitely, especially the new Africa Twins are very expensive. But did you ride the Twin V-Tracker? Because I will tell you, I was intimidated by the size of the Twin and thought it was too big for me. And then I got on the thing, and it does not feel as big as it is. It is remarkably well designed. And yes, I am biased, and yes, I love my Twin. But it's narrow. It's easy to get my feet down. It's well balanced. It doesn't feel heavy. I just really thought it would be top heavy. It's honestly easier for me to maneuver than my 650 versus 650. Honestly, I feel more comfortable on it. Hey man, sorry to hear about your snake, Steven. Yeah, dude. Harold Ramis is one of my faves. Evening, y'all. Hey, Fitzroy. Just want some advice. Wondering if I should give up my nice little Honda CBR 250 for something lighter. I got into a bad accident and can no longer pick my bike up. How many bikes are lighter than a CBR 250? You looking for a street bike? Because I always say dual sport, light, easy to handle. You could get a 250L. Yep, Suzuki makes the DR650. V-Strom has a good pedigree. Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with the Strom. And honestly, I've ridden a couple of them, and I know I made a video the first time where I was saying I didn't enjoy it, but that was because I had pretty much already settled on the Versus. But that last time I rode another one, and I just really liked it. It's just really easy to ride bike, I feel like, so it's a good one. Grommy, going for a ride tomorrow. Good for you. Yeah, get in that group if you're in the Portland area. I'm very happy with the AT for sure. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Fitz. They pressure you. That's no good. I don't know. I just something like a, and I'm a dual sport guy, so forgive the recommendation if you're not into the dual sport thing. But TW200, I would look at that. They're light, low to the ground, super wide like rear tires, so like I feel like they're very stable, and they're just cool little bikes. I would look at a T-Dubs, and you can get a new one for $4,000. So a used one's even cheaper. Dude, same. Yeah, I thought it was huge, and then I sat on it, and my feet are on the ground. It's crazy. Oh, Fitz. Yeah. Okay, Rebel's a great choice. I love the new Rebel. I think they're badass. I would totally ride one. I'm honestly pissed that they didn't exist. They hadn't done the redesign when I bought my first bike, my 500F, because I definitely would have gotten a Rebel 500. Yeah, I mean, look at a T-Dubs. It's not like you can't ride them on the street. The thing I like about dual sports is you can do whatever the hell you want. So, you could ride it on the street all the time, but if you saw like a gravel road or like just a dirt road, you know where it goes, you can take off on it on a dual sport. You can't really do that on a street bike as much. 500F was my first bike. Yep. My first motorcycle. I thought that too, Tim, about the KLRs, and then I rode that one, and I was like, this is no different than my 250L. Surprised me. XC250 has a very low seat height. Yep, and it's fuel injected. If you're into that kind of thing. I almost bought a XC250. Honestly, it was top of my list, and I was like, I'll just go ride the 250L, and I loved it, so I bought that one. Because the 250L is more capable. It's taller and has more suspension travel. Glenn, I'm the same. Like, I honestly look forward to getting my first scratches on the bike because then I don't worry about it anymore. I'm glad I bought a used twin. It's already got a couple, so I don't care. Like, I'm taking it off road. If I drop it, I drop it. I was really happy, honestly, when I dropped the 250L for the first time. I was just like, okay, that's out of the way. The damn thing is a tank. Like, I could probably shoot it and it'd be fine. DR650 is short. Interesting. Yeah, a lot of people recommended DR650s when I was looking at motorcycles, when I rode the KLR. So they have a dedicated following. They're really good bikes from everything I know. KZ1000? Wow. That's a big starter bike. Good for you. In love with the Rebel. Love what they came out with in 98. Yeah, I think the Rebel's a cool bike. I think so, Jim. Last November. Maybe. I don't look at Twitter a ton, I'll be honest. I can look right now. You like tweeted at me? Hold on. I'm going to pull up Twitter right now. In November. It's going to be hard to find. My Twitter, I'm going to be 100% honest with you, is it just retweets whatever I put on Instagram. So I don't actually log in all that often. Hey guys, sorry. I'm just looking this up real quick. Alright, I'm just going to look at November. Whoa, September. Yeah, I don't see it, man. Did you send it like in a message? 5.7 Red Ninja 650 Sport touring bike. Oh no, I lost it. Sent you more upright. Yeah, I think the Ninja 650, they're more upright than any of them. Dude of Dudes, I have not done a video on my camera vlog setup. I've tweaked it quite a bit in the last few months. And I've landed on, I think it's pretty consistent setup now, but that would be an interesting video. I just didn't know if people would be interested in it. Yeah, Fitz, I'll be honest with you, I've had a hell of a time with dealerships lately, to the point where I've considered like actually making videos talking shit about specific dealerships because they've been frustrating me so much. But if I do that, I'm burning a bridge and there's not that many dealerships around here, so I haven't. But yeah, I'm real mad. I've honestly thought about a video just complaining about dealerships because I've struggled with them so much. There's a dealership near here that has a $700 reconditioning fee on a used bike. So you pay their DMV fees, which are for some reason $400 more than the DMV actually charges, plus a $700 reconditioning fee, plus their overpriced used price. It's super annoying. Grammy, I have considered the Sumo Life. I think a supermoto would be super fun. I just have too many bikes. Like, if someone was like, here is a DRZ supermoto, I would ride the hell out of it. But I haven't. It's just like, I have other bikes that I ride more, so I would definitely do it. Soft suspension. It's adjustable. You can adjust the preload, not on the front, only on the rear. I will tell you, Josh, that I don't know enough. I know my suspension has bottomed out a couple times, but I don't know what good suspension is supposed to feel like, so it's never bothered me. Isabel, I have the judder spring, but I don't have the stock clutch because I had to have it replaced because I burned it up because I'm stupid. I made a whole video on that. Instagram is apparently awesome right now. I don't know. You do you, Jim. I like Twitter too. I don't honestly have time to do two, and I like posting pictures a lot, so I put them on Instagram. I wanted to ride the AT, but didn't own a bike, didn't have insurance. The used bike dealer let me ride a V and liked it a lot. The Tacoma AT dealer made me see, and that makes all the difference. I'm sorry you didn't get to ride one. I'm telling you, if you rode one, you would be in love with it. 28 people. Yeah, buy drinks for everybody. Yeah, V-Tracker. See, that's the thing. It's hard to find a good dealership. I will tell you the one dealership I've had a very positive... Chewbacca! Very positive experience with nearby me is Ramsey Waite in Eugene. That's where I bought the 250L from. We did all the negotiation over email. They threw in... That's where I got this Bell MX-9. They gave it to me. They were cool. So I would not recommend any other dealership I've bought from. Dude of Dudes, you figured out who I was talking about. Crazy. All right, Mondragon, have fun playing Overwatch. Good to see you. I'll see you again soon, I'm sure. Wanders of P, I have considered it just because I really like that the new Insta camera, the one that has the modules that you can swap in and out. If they sent me one, I would totally make videos, but And I'm like super annoyed with GoPro and the mic adapter, and my GoPro crashes on me all the time. So I would totally swap to that, but I can't afford to just buy a new camera right now because I just got my Hero 7 like 4 months ago or something. Yeah, dude, you figured me out. Ended up buying 250 from a private seller. Upselling never works on me, and I noticed they put more pressure on me than my husband. Yeah, I know. There's some sexism. I'm not gonna lie. Like, kudos to you for getting it done. Super day, super fun, super chat. Thanks, Glenn. Yeah, they're ridiculous. Like their prices are insane, dude of dudes. And I'm a little tipsy, so I'll just tell you. Like I went there. The first bike I test rode when I was looking for my first bike, I rode a 300F there, and I was like, okay, I'm kind of curious. This is a fun bike. What could we do payments wise or whatever? Just give me some numbers. And they wanted to run my whole credit before they would tell me what payments could be, and they want to charge me $50 to run my credit, like as a deposit. And I was like, I don't think I like that. It's crazy. I don't understand how they stay in business. Isabel, it's been good enough for me. I have the Judder Spring. It's been fine. Hi from Thailand. Hey, I'm glad you love your 250L. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Have fun, Grom. I appreciate you watching me at Joe's Crab Shack. Creepy close. Yeah, Josh, for sure. I mean, like I say, I'm not an expert. I'm just a dude that rides bikes, but I hope you find something you love. I'm telling you, ride it. The other nice thing about a dual sport, especially at your age, is that the insurance is much cheaper. Go Glenn. Yeah, dude, I struggle with them. I'll go there for their demo days, but I would not buy a bike there. And I would recommend that anyone doesn't buy a bike there, to be honest. Rebel is a lot lower, yep. Affordable heated gloves, I honestly have never used them. So I don't know. I would probably just go to Cycle Gear and buy what they had, but my guess is you can get a decent pair of like Chinese heated gloves pretty cheap. That'll be warm enough. They may not offer you the protection you want though. Really the way to go is the inserts, the heated inserts, and just put them in the nice gloves you already have. Yeah, Fitz, they wanted $50. It was a deposit, so they were gonna give it back. But yeah, they wanted to charge me to run my credit. 16 more expensive. Rent many bikes to Bend by. What was a dealer V Tracker in Bend? Because I would drive to Bend for a decent dealer. Seriously. Wait, what's their name? Is it? It's not Pro Caliber. That's not in Bend. What's the name of the dealership in Bend? You guys are awesome. I tried to get Duck Fan to come on, but he is working tonight. What a guy. Hey, you sent it again. Thanks, Red Town. Oh, I like that. The tan fairings. Is that a Vulcan? Nice bike. Wanders of Peace, 701 Enduro. You should buy it and then bring it and let me ride it because... Actually, let me ask you another question. Do you like working on motorcycles and doing your own maintenance? Because if you do, then sure. And if you don't, get a Honda. It's more expensive, yeah, than like my insurance would be. But I think it's if you're going to buy a bike, a dual sport is generally less expensive because they're worth less. They don't get into as many accidents, and they have small engines. That's what I'm saying. So I feel like at any age, it's going to be cheaper. The insurance on my 250L is $50 a year, and I have full coverage. Now I'm 40 and married, but it can't. I mean, it'll be more obviously if you're younger, but. Buy the hand warmers by the buttload. Yeah, you can buy a case at Costco and you're good for the whole time. Glenn, get another beer. Hunting, fishing. I really want to ride a DCT. I've read really interesting things that you can't stall the motor. That's really cool, in my opinion. but you have to drag the rear brake to go slow. The only thing, it just, I don't know. I definitely want a clutch. I want that fine, slow speed control. But I would like to ride one. I wouldn't like maybe give up mine unless they were like, here's a new DCT Adventure Sports for your 2016. I'd be like, hell yeah. But yeah. You're buying it? Buy it. Buy it, P. Thank you. Send me a picture. Indian Demo Day. I went there on that Indian Demo Day. I may have seen you. Nobody paid any attention to me. Because you rode up on a Grom? Yeah, that's lame. It's just... I just don't like that place, man. I don't know, Isabel. Mine's got stock gearing. Oh, thanks, Lazy Waffleman. Yeah, this, we actually got this secondhand from my wife's boss. So I'm glad. 250L, it's good. I just found its limitations. It definitely has limitations. It's very capable, but has its limitations. Yeah, a Vulcan 650. Every time I go to the dealership, I sit on the Vulcan because I think they're sweet. I'm not like a huge cruiser guy, but I dig the Rebels and those Vulcans that look awesome to me. Yeah, I pay $50 a year for full coverage on my 250L. Pro Caliber. Yep, I've heard that. I've heard of them. Yeah, Wanderers of P. I love my Grom, but I do not ride it as much as I thought I would. I just don't have as much time as I thought I would. It's my around town bike, like if I'm going to the store or something. So I'm probably, honestly, I'm sad to report, but I'm probably going to sell it. Just because there's too many bikes in my garage and it doesn't get ridden, and I'll have my hands full trying to get, just riding the crap out of my Africa Twin and my 250L. I do love it though. I'm sad to even say that I would want to sell it because it's so fun. Yeah, Fitz. People don't. It's weird. I had this problem with another dealership recently. Is like they just didn't seem like they wanted to sell motorcycles. Like the guy wouldn't like email me back. Like they weren't really even trying to help me while I was there. It was super weird. Super weird. It just made me. I mean, and I don't want them to be like aggressively up my butt, but at the same time, like customer service, help me. Help me, right? That's all. 400 a year full coverage. How old are you, Steven? That's still really good. 400 a year it's good. VFR 1200. Those are sweet bikes. That's like the Africa Twin's older brother. Husband very interested in the Grom. Fitz. They're so fun. They do look ridiculous, but it is the most fun you can have on the street, in my opinion, because you can just pin that thing all day. They're so fun. Ultimate slow bike ridden fast. Isabel, so it's got GN4 in it right now because that's what the place that changed my clutch put back in it. But I honestly just end up running to the Napa. They don't have a lot, so I buy, what the hell is it? The Lucas Oil semi-synthetic is what I've been running, but I really need to, especially with such a small oil capacity, I need to just get the full synthetic. Now that it's broken in all the way, I wouldn't do that till your second or third oil change. Yeah, well, I've heard great things about Rotella. People dig that. Pro Caliber sells most bands in Vancouver, but not Suzuki. They sell Suzuki in their Bend dealership. Nice. The cat's back. Vulcan, the dealer changes and adjusts it to fit you? That's cool as hell. Private seller. Yeah, that's so weird. Yeah, Steven, and it throws me off when I go to a place and they don't actively try to help me or like provide customer service, just because I worked retail for a decade, and like, so I understand that it's hard, but I also understand that that's just how it's supposed to be. You're supposed to like try to help people, and so I really am sensitive. I just don't like shitty customer service. It'll turn me off. Fitz, I've ridden it on the highway, but mine, I've never gotten over 55. It's not like, I would definitely not want to ride it on the highway with a lot of traffic, but back road in it would be fine. 300 a year for coverage on your GS. Nice. What am I paying on the Twin? I think I want to say it's like $19 a month. I think. 2019 bike, Dork on the road. Oh yeah. 710 rays looks like a sweet ass bike. Well, there are places here, Cab, that are decent, but I would not go to any dealership in Salem. Let's just put it that way. $99 for a year, full coverage. Yeah, dual sports are cheap to insure. They just are. But again, I'm old and married. No accidents on my record. You know, I got. We have three. We have our auto and our home policy with the same place as my motorcycle insurance, so I get discounts out the waz, which is good because I keep buying bikes and I'm paying for all of them. Isabel, I've had it up to 75 or 80. The problem is sixth gear is pretty useless, and so it's hard to accelerate. So I don't know for sure. I have not tried George Dickel, but it's on the list of bottles I want to try to get. Yeah, you're definitely not doing 70 on a Grom. People claim that they can, but I don't see it unless you're full tuck. I am sipping slow, Glenn. Let me tell you why. Because last night I got a little more buzz than I wanted to. And I'm afraid I'll say a bunch of dumb shit and super regret it. So I'm trying to stay pleasantly buzzed, but not drunk. Fortunately, I had a full meal before I started drinking, so that's good. How many of you had while I've been watching? Or while you've been watching? See? I'm doing it already. I'm saying dumb shit. I'm saying the dumb shit. I wish I could have a Mr. Puff Puff. This is my humidor. I got it in the picture when I rearranged everything. So that's fun. Wanders of P, my next bike is a Bashan Bras 250 because they're sending me one in about a month. But after that, the next bike I'll buy, my guess, if I had to say right now, most realistic would be a DRZ 400. Dream, like if I could have anything, my next bike would be a 450L. Because I already have the twin. So that's my big dream bike. Or a new twin, like an Africa Twin Adventure Sports with the crazy Apple CarPlay and shit in the dash. I would do one of those. That would be awesome. Grom can do 70 downhill with a tailwind. Yeah, big hill. You need a big hill. I'm older, divorced, and with destroyed credit. Bikes are my midlife crisis. You know what I discovered? Somebody commented on the video, and I finally clicked in my head that apparently riding motorcycles off-road is my midlife crisis because I've been doing a hell of a lot of that lately. So, I'm with you. I feel you. I have not tried Old Camp Peach Pecan Whiskey. It's I worry about the flavored. So I don't know. I've mentioned it a few times, but I'm doing keto. That's how I lost all this weight, and so I drink whiskey now a lot more instead of beer because there's no carbs. But I wonder. I always worry if like the sweet flavored ones have carbs or not. I feel like they probably don't, but I would try it. Peach pecan sounds good to me. Cat, freak out! Look at in the bottom corner. Do you guys see? That's my wife's dog, right there, right there, right there. That's her. That's Trixie. Biggest problem I had when riding off-road was really rutted trails and picking a line. Yeah, and the thing I struggle with is looking far enough ahead because when it gets technical like that, I want to look right in front of the bike, but you're not supposed to. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to look way ahead. But I struggle with that stuff too. I don't think I want to wait for the 700. Pretty sure I'll have to get an Africa Twin. That's what I did. Just depends on what you want. I think the nice thing about a twin is that you can do what I did and get a used one with a bunch of accessories. If you buy a 10-array, you're going to have to pay for all the accessories because there are no used ones. They're brand new. So I would wait a few years for a 10-array unless you just have the money to throw it at, because you're going to need $2,000 in accessories. You just will. I'm a year older than you, but I think it's because it's classified as a sport bike, but it isn't, and it was brand new in the crate. Yeah. It's interesting how they classify things because I looked into a FZ07 and the insurance is crazy high. But the Versus, which is slightly smaller, was like half as much. It's crazy. Yeah, Wanders. If I could talk my wife into it, but we're pretty much in a place where if I get a new bike, I have to be able to trade it for a bike I already have. And since my CRF 250L is only worth about 3,500, it's probably not going to happen. I could get a decent DRZ for that though. V Tracker. Thank you. Yeah, I've tried. Again, it's the whole internet riding buddy thing. So I want you guys to see, to be part of the whole experience. I am gonna. I've tried to recently. I don't know if you've noticed, shorten those parts because while they're neat to see, I don't think you need to see every single strap. Right? It just makes the video longer. And people, if you look at the analytics, people drop out. So I want to give you the experience and like a taste of the whole process, but not necessarily every single minute of like loading up and stuff. But I'm glad you appreciate it. Thank you for saying that. Not sweet, definitely not as overwhelming as it sounds. Incredibly smooth. Okay, well, I'll keep an eye out. Hunting fishing, I would definitely start with Transamerica because I would love to just see all that this country has to offer, but Arctic Circle would be sweet too. You can if you drink only whiskey like me, Steven. Or whiskey, I mix it with diet soda sometimes. 2020 Vulcan S from Pro Caliber in Vancouver. Very happy with it. I'm almost 70 years old and climbing back on a bike. The Vulcan, I don't know if you were here when I said it earlier. I think those are sweet bikes. Is it a 650? Like, because that's the same motor as my Versys. Really nice bike. Which bike, Isabel? You can see 4 of them right now. The only one that's missing is the twin because it's right there. I don't count calories. I count carbs. 400cc goes 70. Nice. Jim, yes, I have named some of my bikes, but not all of them. So, the CB500F, I named it Ripley, like from Alien. The 250L, its name is Scarlet, like from G.I. Joe. I never actually say that, though. And then we named the Grom Rocket, like Rocket Raccoon. And I'm really toying with calling the Africa Twin Toto. Super unoriginal, but it's funny to me. It makes me laugh. The Versys never got a name. It's crazy. You want a garage full of bikes, but he's limited to 3. 3 is still a lot of bikes. Like, he's very generous. Yeah, I feel like the 10-ray is just too big. I mean, I'm happy, very happy with my twin, so. V-Tracker, I have thought about long trips. I would like to start up, maybe ride to Glacier or Yosemite or something like that, but the Alaska trip is one, that's like a bucket list thing. Hey, Sean. Yeah, I don't know. Last night was kind of a shakedown, and then I got super excited and inspired, so I rearranged the whole garage and then did a different setup, swapped the camera out so it looks a lot better. And here you go. Yeah, the sound works. Isabel, I'll compromise with you. Here's what we can do. I have a lot of videos that look at my 250L very closely. If you go look at my top 10 250L mods video, you get a really, really good look at it. So start with that, and then if maybe as we're winding down, it took me a really long time to get this camera set up the way it is, so I don't really want to move it if I can avoid it. Yeah, I mean, I miss beer, but every time I drink it again, I'm like, I don't miss it as much as I thought I would. I'm really just digging the whiskey, so it's happy. Yeah, thank you. I've lost 85 pounds, so it's not bad. Keto's just no carbs. You just don't eat carbs, so we eat mostly meat. Lots of meat and vegetables. Well, thanks, V-Tracker. I feel like it's about right. It depends on what you want to get. But even the essentials are going to cost you $1,000. You're going to get tires. You got to get crash bars. You got to get hand guards. If you're going to moto camp or anything on it, you got to get bags. Jim, name Sandy. I'm going to go ahead and guess because of the color you sent me. No, Isabel, I'm not like mad. I don't want to move the camera if I can avoid it. So I would check out that top 10 mods video to get a real close look at it. See, if you think it's funny, I might just start calling it that. It makes me laugh. I'm not the first person to want to call an Africa Twin that, but what the hell. Karmakazi. Okay. Is that a motovlogger? Yeah, it's too bad you can't post that picture. Can you post a link to the picture? Will it let you do that? Can you post a link to the tweet? I don't have it set to I don't think I have it set to delete links or anything, but who knows? Who knows? I don't know. I know nothing. Man, I'm dying for a Mr. Puff Puff right now. Every time I drink, I really want to smoke. It's going to be lots of moto camping videos this year. So, lots of that too. Well, I'll tell you, Sean, if you're trying to lose weight, honestly, keto is the easiest thing I've ever done because I just don't get hungry. Because all you eat is protein, so you're full all the time. It feels like cheating. Like, people are always like, oh my God, you must have worked so hard. And I'm like, no, I just ate a shit ton of bacon. Like, it's crazy. Bacon, I get hungry, I grab a handful of almonds. Like, it just works. Nice. I'll look them up. I'll look up Kamikaze. Yeah, I've seen some Missing and Flyer stuff. I watched a bunch of his videos when I was deciding to buy the 250L. That guy's huge, like, right? He has like a couple 100,000 followers or subscribers. It's cray. All right, hunting fishing. If you approve, then I'm going with it. I'm just gonna call it that. Hold on, here, I'll show you. This is Red Talon's CRF. Can you see that? Oh, the light is not helping. There you go, Red Talon CRF. Nah, Steven, I'm a little bit more than that. About 20 pounds more. Thanks, Fitz. Good luck. Yeah, I hope you find the bike. I hope you love it. I know you will. My friend, I must go. 10 p.m. in Tennessee. I must ride tomorrow. Yeah, go riding. Hell yeah. Love the show. Thank you. Keep it up and thank you for your time you take to do this. Looking forward to next Friday. Yeah, I think we just need to make it a thing. If you're in, I'm in. Let's do it. Thanks, Glenn. What do you eat the most if on me too? I've got a hell of a sweet tooth. I have the same problem. I have a huge sweet tooth. So, like, cake, cookies, ice cream. I love that stuff. I've just had to stop. But I do keep some sugar-free candy in the house. Whenever I get a super craving, I eat it. You guys, it's special guest time. It's special guest time.
What?
She's coming. It's not Egon. Egon's not the special guest. It's right there. See? Look, it's Mrs. Dork.
Hey, y'all.
It's Mrs. Dork. Say hi to 22 viewers.
Hello, 22 viewers. I can't stand here. It cuts my head off.
I know, it's just the cleavage cam, apparently.
Well, now you got me so self-conscious.
Yeah, I'm going to rewatch this video later, if you know what I'm saying. You could, like, I can't see you.
I know. You took my chair away.
My wife has a face. I just want you to... There it is. See, there she is.
It's not comfortable.
I'm sorry, babe. Just say hi to the people.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
If on keto.
What are you talking about out here?
We were talking about keto and drinking booze.
Oh, yeah.
What do you eat the most if on keto? I eat meat, lots of meat. But we also eat a lot of vegetables.
Yeah.
Sean says hi.
Hello, hello.
Warp says hi. I know, this is the Mrs. Dork. I haven't gotten her in a video yet. But she just hangs out on the lives.
We were live on Instagram.
We were live on Insta. Jim says hi.
It's going to hurt my knee back here.
I'm sorry, babe. Do you want to grab a lawn chair? You can
Well,
sit on...
No, I don't need to crash your live.
You can sit on Lil Dork's bike if you want.
No. I'm definitely larger than Little Dork Spike.
Yeah, well, that'll happen.
I'll just be the weird torso hovering behind you for a
Everyone's saying hi.
Here.
Jay
Hey!
Polly, Devil Dog, hunting, fishing.
I can't believe you're still live out here. You guys, you're entertained by him for this long?
I know. I don't know what the hell's... I don't know what's wrong with these people. They should not be this into it.
That's false. You're very entertaining.
Hey, babe, tell me all about how excited you are that you let me buy an Africa Twin.
Oh my gosh.
Hi, Michael Wright.
So excited.
Hi, Adam Spearblog. They think you need a Triumph Rocket 3 2500.
Oh, Mrs. Dork doesn't ride motorcycles. I don't want to steal any thunder.
They can't wait till you're a rider.
Yeah, good luck with that. It's not my jam.
I miss you. I wish you were in the camera.
I make cards.
We could tilt it up if you want.
No, it's totally fine. I'm going to play some Stardew Valley.
Okay, babe. Have a good time.
Super cool like that.
I don't think I'm going to be on much longer, but...
But I did my nails.
They're beautiful. Okay, Mrs. Weird Torso. It's not weird. It's a normal torso.
Yeah, geez, complex much.
Mm-hmm. She's struggling.
Just kidding. It is a weird torso shot.
It's a great torso. It's my favorite torso.
It is a good, I mean, I'm not complaining about the torso. The shot is the awkward part.
Yeah, well.
I like how you've positioned your computer to showcase your stickers back there.
Yeah,
and
we all get these Dork stickers.
Yeah.
And the
This is
shield
real
sticker.
good.
Yeah.
Nice work.
That's why I put them on there.
I'm intrigued by this YouTube chat. I've never done a live on YouTube.
Yeah, those are my peeps.
My peeps.
My peeps.
Yeah, nice.
Adulting on a Friday night, drinking whiskey.
Truth.
In the garage.
Truth.
Austin, I did not buy that KLR. I bought an Africa Twin.
Yeah.
My wife let me buy an Africa Twin because she likes me a lot.
I mean, he goes to work too.
It's true. I do occasionally make money.
I did let him.
Yeah, she let me.
In exchange, he's taking me to Disney World.
Right. Hey, Duck Fan's here. Say hi to Duck Fan, babe.
Who is that?
You know who that is.
I don't want to say hi to Duck Fan.
Why?
It's just a stranger on the internet.
It's not a stranger on the internet. It's...
I know who it is. I'm teasing.
Your friend. I have been streaming over 90 minutes. 135 as a matter of fact. Man, I couldn't even get my girl to play video games. My wife plays video games. I taught her how.
We do. Whatever. You did not teach me how.
I reminded her how much she liked them.
I
Jim, I want you to get some stickers.
On the platformers.
Yeah, she's good. She's better at platformers than me. She will not ride 2 up with me on the Twin, Robert.
I'm real good at Mario Kart.
She's real good at Mario Kart. Hey, Critter.
And Stardew Valley.
Have a good night, Critter.
What I'm gonna go do.
Yeah. Refill,
right now.
lol. Yeah, I know. I just don't want to drink too much. I should maybe switch to a mixed drink.
Duck Fan, are you multitasking at the basketball game?
He says girls basketball is way more fun than streaming. Yep, the Duck Fan.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the Team Oregon class is really good. I'm going to check it out, V-Tracker. Drinking in a garage is what we do, so yeah. Hell yeah, welcome to the channel. It's the place to be.
That's awesome.
We're just drinking garages. Yeah, the filter doesn't block YouTube on my phone either.
Rare but uncommon. Hey, I'm sure the lady writers are out there.
No, they definitely are.
We just try not to overlap ever in our interests.
Yeah, we can't have that. We overlap too much.
Except for YouTube, apparently.
We majored in the same thing. Go Beavs! My wife went to OSU too, so.
Truth.
That's where we met.
True statement.
We found each other in the library at OSU.
Oh my gosh, such a story.
1,000 years ago.
Approximately.
Mm-hmm.
Oi.
Yep, it's the Duck Fan. He's here. Your wife says never on riding. You have a great bike for riding 2 up. That's too bad. That V-Strom.
I mean, I might ride on the back of yours.
You would?
Maybe.
Let's go.
But I don't want to learn to ride my own.
Let's Africa Twin it right now.
That one seems much larger to accommodate us both.
I disagree.
65 to 19.
Holy crap. Have fun with that, Duck Fan.
Might have to do my job.
That's why,
awesome.
yeah, see, as you're just beating up on poor, defenseless, smaller schools. That's a problem. Your wife sounds great, Leif. That's really nice of her. Look at the cat just running around like a maniac.
Yeah. Ray and Lando were trying to knock all my crap over when I was live, so.
As far as I can tell, Sean, yeah, he bumped something. I don't know what happened, but it was clearly right when the dog jumped up. So I'm pretty concerned. I'm not trying to let him get close to it.
Hi, Bun Bun.
Yeah, more whiskey makes 2 up safer. Hey, As the Magpie Flies. Hey, if you guys haven't followed As the Magpie Flies, subscribe. You should. She's a Oregon adventure writer too.
Talk about cool lady writers.
Yeah. It's like you summoned her.
Right?
I'm looking forward to learning.
I've never met her, but us chicks gotta stick together.
Hey, thank God that she made all the videos she did, because now that I'm getting into adventure writing, I'm trying to learn a lot. So she's got a lot of great videos that help you learn the things. Now that I have a true adventure bike, I'm stoked. Yeah, and Magpie and I, we're gonna try and do some kind of collab at some point this year. So the cat's headbutting me.
He got us all up in your business. You're a silly boy.
I just say true things, Amanda. That's all. I just say true things. That's it. Yeah, get over there and sub if you haven't. Get over there and sub.
Okay. Goodbye.
All right, babe. Have fun playing games. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for being a cool torso.
Anytime.
Look at this cat. Look at him. He's like the perfect accessory right now. What a guy. Yeah, y'all got to stick together. You're a rare breed. Rare breed. Hey, while I've got you all here, before I forget, Don't forget to go to the last video I put up, my Giant Loop giveaway video, and enter the giveaway because I want you guys to win Giant Loop gear. Because Giant Loop is rad, and they sponsored my giveaway, and I need to give it to one of you. So make sure that you've entered, okay? Enter that. And first and second prize are pretty rad, but even third prize, you can win sticker pack from me and Giant Loop. So do it. Yeah, we'll get it done. We'll get it done, Amanda. We'll crush it. I think you could teach me a lot, honestly. I have this idea. I want to do a moto vlogger. It's like a blog hop. That's what they do in the crafting world. But I want a bunch of us to make a video on the same topic, 4 or 5 of us, and post it on the same day and all link to each other so that everyone goes and checks out everyone else's videos. I think that would be really cool. I mentioned it last night on my stream. Attention Deficit's into it. Amanda, if you're into it, that'd be rad. And then I'm going to ask probably Dual ADV. He's in Seattle. A couple other people. I think that would be really fun. I'm sorry. I'll say goodbye to Mrs. Cool Torso for you. Ugh, we have had ridiculously good weather. It's been like fake. It's been fake spring. You know how fake spring is. You could teach me. I don't get up in the snow on the twin yet. It'll happen eventually. Once I figure out if I can pick it up or not. Yeah, dude. Exactly. 1 gallon. That's like 1,000 miles on the Grom. Legit. Yeah, I think either we do the same topic, like what's the most important thing to know about riding, or why did you get into riding, or what do you carry on your bike, something like that. We all do the same topic. The point is, we're all collaborating by pointing to each other, all to like this. They're cool. Go check them all out. I think that would be really fun. And we just don't. And it's a way to collab without actually having to get together, so you can collab with people across the country. What is the front fork binding issue you mentioned with the twin? What I've heard is something about corrosion inside, and so the front fork will bind. I hear it's pretty rare. Really, the more common issues are the spokes rusting and the set button not working, sticking. Hey Chris, greetings from Reading, greetings from Oregon. There's our video right there. We'll drop our bikes and then pick each other's bikes up. There's a whole video right there. How to pick up someone else's bike. Done. Next video, handled. Pretty excited about it. Or we can use each other's motorcycles to pick up each other's motorcycles with a tow strap. I have a tow strap. It's legit. See, Amanda has a 500X and a Tiger. Yeah, she makes great videos. And the thing about As the Magpie Flies, about her videos, is she's an amazing editor. I'm insanely jealous of your editing ability. I am lucky if my videos are coherent. Oh, that'd be fun. That's a great idea, Cab. Line us up, all the way across Hands Across America, but motovlogs. That'd be super fun. Although I know a ton of people here in the PNW and a dude in Ohio, and I don't know enough people to make that happen. Yeah, I think, and see what I said about teaching me? So you teach me, because this is my first real adventure bike. You teach me how to pick up my bike, and then I'll do it, and then we have a whole dang video. That's fun. That'd be fun. It's educational. It's entertaining. My wife is staring at me. Hi, babe.
Say nice things about you.
What?
Say nice things about you.
Who, me?
Yeah.
About myself?
Yeah.
Was I saying bad things about myself?
Your video editing is bomb.
My video editing is not good, not compared to Amanda.
Well, there's always room for growth.
I'm learning. Oh, well, she has a degree. Okay, well, that helps.
You have those precious red cheeks right now.
See, my degree is in English, and now I'm embarrassed. I feel like I look like one of the 7 dwarfs.
No, you're so cute.
And then in teaching, and acting, so I talk a lot. Yeah, she's awesome. Cameras across the P. See, that's something we could handle. That's what we could do. I don't know. Might be time to refill this. What do you guys think? Should I go get more ice? I actually haven't had this straight yet. Rough farts are a little different. Also, if you say rough farts really fast, it sounds like something else. Ruh farts. That's right. It's nothing but sophistication here, 3 whiskeys in on Friday night on Dork on the Road. No, get down. Yeah, T-Dubs had a good video, and I love that video he made using the green chili recovery kit. I'd like to get one of those. Yeah, T-Dubs, if you don't watch T-Dubs, you should. That guy is... If you guys think I'm enthusiastic, and I don't feel like I am, he is the most enthusiastic. Sorry, I'm nosing the whiskey. I'm not like a weird sniffing guy. I did it, Leif. You convinced me. You convinced me. Yeah, get on my level, Amanda. This is my 3rd. I'm trying not to get drunk on stream, but I'm definitely buzzed on stream right now. Because it's fun. Florida, Vermont. See, that is a $1 million idea, I feel like, Cap, but I don't know if I'm in a position to set it up. We should start small and then use that video to inspire people to take part in a larger one. That's a great idea. What whiskey are you drinking, Amanda? Yeah, I thought about hammock camping, but I cannot sleep on my back. I'm a side sleeper, so even side and stomach, so I don't know, I hear it's not as comfortable. Razor Porn, you have a store in Salem? What's your store? Advertise yourself. Weird sniffing guy. You're supposed to sniff the whiskey. It's how you get the flavor. This is a new one I haven't tried. I just wanted to get a good sense for it. That's all. Oh, Leif. I appreciate you, Leif. Thanks for encouraging me to make bad decisions. I've somehow, despite being 3 whiskeys in, kept it PG-13. I got to tell you, that's pretty rare when I'm drinking, so... Thanks, guys. Ugh. Crater Lake Rye? I haven't had that. I need to drink that because Oregon. That sounds good. Where'd you get it? Liquor store, OBS? Or is that something that's like you gotta get in a specific place? Yeah, T-Dub's kid. His editing is really good too, and it's gotten so much better. Like, I've been watching him for a few years. It's amazing how far he's come. Cab, you send me a scotch, I'll drink it. I'm not a big scotch drinker, but if you sent it, I would drink it for sure. I've had a few I like. I generally don't get into the smoky flavor. Hey, Ducky. The drawing is March 12th. So it's a Thursday. I'll announce the winners the following Monday. So make sure you've entered. V-Tracker, I also like YouTubers from the Pacific Northwest. Razor Pros next to Bill's? Dude, I've been right there then. Okay, well, I'm gonna get some of this Crater Lake Rye. I love rye. Yeah, everyone go to Razor's. Then you have a very appropriate name, just saying. That's awesome. Hey, Matthew. Yeah, Razor, let me know if you want to loan me one of those to make videos, and I will go bomb it through the woods for you. Alright, I'm going to find this rye. That sounds real good. There's a Crater Lake vodka, too? Wow. Crater Lake inspires a lot of booze makers. I haven't even ridden down there. I need to do that this summer. Ride to Crater Lake. Camp it up. Maybe hit up Diamond Lake on the way back. So if you haven't entered the giveaway, guys, make sure that you go to my last video, the Giant Loop giveaway video, obviously, and enter to win yourself a gas bag or a handlebar bag. You're 100% Magpie. You're 100% true. 100% right, Magpie. We are very lucky. I have to remind myself of that every time I get grouchy about having to drive an hour to the woods. Most people don't have woods like this, even within an hour of them. So that's awesome. I got you, Hunting. I try to keep it PG-13. You're gonna hear some expletives that are stand-ins for the word poop, and you're gonna get a hell in a damn. But I try not to say the F word if I can avoid it. I edit it out in the videos. It's funny, Leif. It's true. We do have a short riding season, but since I've made a conscious effort to push to extend my riding season this year, honestly, there's decent... Like, right now, the weather's been great all week. So, like, really... And I was riding in October, early November in sunny weather, just cold. As long as you have warm gear, really, the time when you can't ride is only about 3 months. Okay, to the murder cabin near Sisters. Are you, question, are you luring me there so you can murder me? Or is this a legitimate suggestion for a video? I actually grew up in Sisters, lived there till I was 10, so I would love to ride up there. I love that area. Dude of dudes, I'm going to try my best. Although Amanda's out there crushing it too, making it happen. So there's a few adventure motorcycle and Oregon Motorcycle. He's riding his CB500X. I mean, we could ride on the Pacific Crest Trail, but I feel like hikers might get mad at us. Sure, V-Tracker. I appreciate you coming in. Yeah, Jim. That's a bucket list thing too. I'd love to get down and ride with Everride and just the country like. Just you look up and it's just gorgeous vistas as far as the eye can see in those videos. It's amazing. What a lucky guy. I would love to ride down there. Yeah, Sean. What a way to go. No, I have not heard of the Lava Lake murders. Do I need to Google that right now? Are you taking me there hoping someone else will murder me? Near Little Lava Lake in Central Oregon, 1924. I did not know that. Yeah, it just depends. If you don't mind a little rain, because fortunately it rarely gets super cold. It gets cold. Like, if it was icy, I would 100% not get on my bike. But if it's cold, as long as it's not too much below 40 degrees, and it rain, I'll ride. Interesting. Yeah? It would not surprise me if you're inspiring people. I'll be honest, watching your videos made me really consider it before I bought the Twin. The problem is there are very few fully loaded ones out there because it's not as well known as an adventure bike. So I didn't see many that were fully kitted, and I definitely wanted a bike that was fully kitted. But I love my 500F, and if it had been a little taller, I'd probably still have it. So I think the 500X is a sweet bike. You can get to Bend from Three Creeks Lake? I didn't know that. We used to go to Three Creeks all the time when I lived up there. It's a great ride. Is it getting choppy? Ugh, I'm sorry. That's shitty. It's definitely telling me I'm dropping frames. Is anyone else getting choppiness? Yeah, I'll probably get off soon. Deposited under the surface ice. Cool, and this is the place you want to take me. Would definitely make for a cool video. Oh, and it's unsolved, so the person that murdered these people is still chilling up there. I mean, they're really old, but maybe their kids are still murdering people. Like, yeah, I can't think of a single reason why we wouldn't go to the murder cabin where the killer could potentially still be at large. Why would we not do that? I'm kidding. I think that would make a hell of a video, honestly. My wife would prefer I didn't get murdered, so if you could help us not have that not happen, that'd be rad. That would be rad. Man, I can't believe I've been streaming and drinking for 2 hours. This streaming thing is the bomb. I missed it. I used to stream on Twitch all the time, and that was really fun. I used to play Twitch Sings and do karaoke a ton on Twitch. That was so fun. I miss it. So this is even more fun because we just sit here and talk about bikes, and I get to drink and I don't have to sing. You don't have to listen to me sing. Yeah, Matthew, especially with the right gear, it just feels like I'm invincible, like I'm wearing a suit of armor. I love getting up in the snow in full gear, just knowing that I'm comfortable and protected. I love it. I need to get back. Soon. Got an Africa Twin adventure video coming out on Monday, you guys. My first, it's low key, so don't get too excited, but I found some really cool views and got some good drone shots. Yeah, the Twin, especially new, is expensive. It's pretty nice that you can find used ones now, a little bit cheaper. I will tell you, because the height intimidated me, but it is so much easier to handle and get your feet down than I expected. It's just really well designed as a bike. Yeah, Leif, for sure. Well, so I will tweak the... I'm using Streamlabs, and it's the first time I've done it this way, so I'll mess with the bitrate and stuff offline. But it really... I had to restart once earlier because it was at... I was running 60 FPS 1080p, and this Wi-Fi connection clearly can't handle that, but it seems to be okay with 720p 30 FPS, so... You don't need me that fancy. Like, you don't need to see me in full HD. I'm just sitting here. The shirt, like, just bunches up weirdly. Alright, I'm probably going to do, like, 4 more minutes, and we'll call it an even 2 hours. So, what questions y'all got? What do you want to know before I let you go? And then, I would love to do this every weekend, if we can. Yeah, I'm sure he's dead, but that doesn't mean he didn't, like, pass the torch to somebody else who wants to murder us, right? Amanda, are you going to be at the Giant Loop ride? Because I'm going. I'm going to be there. You should come. Also, tell everyone while we're here. Tell everyone about your event that you set up in Colorado every year. People should ride out to that if they haven't heard of it. I forget what the name is. Famous murder sites. Yeah, safely in a group theoretically, and hopefully none of us are murderers. Well, as soon as you say the name, I'm going to remember it, but it's escaping me at the moment. It has nothing to do with this. It totally has something to do with this. Yeah, the Indian Rally looks awesome. I rode the FTR 1200 this summer, and that was a really fun bike to ride. I loved it. Doom, 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 doom. I'm song stuck in my head now. Matthew, I don't listen to podcasts. I'm not in the car long enough, and I don't know because my commute is very short, so I don't listen to a lot of podcasts. Have you guys seen? This is a total non sequitur, but did you see Icon's new Raiden gear? That's an Oregon company too. It looks awesome. Like, it looks really good. Some dual sport action. Dual sport action. Man, the delay is really adding up. I feel like you guys are way behind me. Yeah, check our channel, Sean, if you haven't. We're gonna do it, Razor. We're gonna try to do a group dual sport ride May-ish. Problem is, all the spots I want to go have snow until April or so. But I would like to do that. I would enjoy it. Yeah, what the hell? Let's do it every weekend. I'm into it. Well, I mean, why can't we all just get along? Yeah, Rocky Mountain Roll. Get in on that. I'm guessing if their contract is anything like the one that I signed, you wouldn't be able to use Giant Loop gear anyway, even if you won. But I can. We'll use it side by side. Yeah, I don't go into the woods unarmed ever, so we're good. I'm golden. Yeah, we'll get that group ride going. That'll be good times. I would love to show you guys, like, take you up to the spots that you've seen in videos. I think that would be super fun. And it'll be low-key, like, easy, all ability levels. We'll just go at the pace the group wants to go. I think it'd be fun. So, I'm looking forward to it, guys. I should really just pick a date and get that on the calendar. May-ish. But try not to schedule it up against other events that are going on. Yeah, go to asthemagpieflies.com. Check out the Rocky Mountain Roll. It's a cool rally. I've heard very good things. Hey, Ducky. I'm actually not in the classroom anymore, but I was a high school theater and English teacher. Now I just work at the district office. So I taught mostly freshman English and all grades of theater in high school. And Avid. I teach Avid. Tim, not enough. Man, it's embarrassing. Because I mostly ride off-road, so a couple grand is all. Yeah, and Amanda, the footage I've seen of you at that ranch, it's gorgeous. The country is gorgeous. Definitely go. Definitely go. All right, I think the delay is getting pretty long. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to sign off. And then I'll wait until chat catches up. So you all say goodbye to me so they know that you saw that I said I was getting off. I hope you have a good night. I sincerely appreciate all of you hanging out. I'm looking forward to doing this again very soon. Check out the Rocky Mountain Roll. Check out Amanda's channel if you haven't. Check out Oregon Motorcycle. Check out Critter Moto. He was here. I appreciate you hanging out. You guys, it's a great time. The interaction is fantastic. It's good drinking with you. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Please don't forget to like or whatever. Make sure that you enter the contest. I want you to win that giant loop gear. Faux show. And, oh look, you're already saying it. And most importantly, please do not forget, as always, and I mean this sincerely, don't forget to be excellent to each other. That's important. Y'all have a good night. Have a great weekend. Check out my Africa Twin Adventure video on Monday. Oh, I know you'll love it. Alright, I'm going to hit the button. I'm going to hit it. You trying to type nerd, Duck Fan, because you failed? There it is. Okay.